This conference will now be recorded.
All right, as always, everything that we're going to be going over is for educational purposes only. Nothing is intended as any type of investment advice. So today is Monday. Happy Monday, October 8th. And today is Columbus Day. I know a lot of people out there do have off. I'm not really sure why they don't close the market, but at the same time, it is showing coming into the pre-market. I am not seeing much out there whatsoever. And the one thing that I really did like that was coming up to the 10 level ended up just completely, just getting bombed. So we came up towards that 10 level, and I was just sitting there thinking we were going to start our morning as we need to get a new buying, and the new buying just never came in at that 10. And by the time that I started the mic, all of a sudden this thing just absolute tank job. So we're going to keep it on our list as something to watch because I honestly do not really have anything else out there that I was looking at and really cared too much or really saw anything in. But we coming over to that 5. Let's see if we maybe get some prints. Make sure see if you could get shares to the short side of it. But once again, there just wasn't enough buying. There was really no new buying that came in at that 10 level. And then whatever just happened, there had to be some type of catalyst, just kind of broke this thing down big time. Now, one other thing I was looking at this morning is AMD, and it's not looking too great. There's not anything that's really jumping out at me, but it is sitting at that 27 level. We do have some decent buying around it. We didn't really get anything at the 27 itself, so that's why we're just pretty much continuing right now. You can see above the 27 level, we did have some decent selling. So another one, just going to need a better show of hand, but it's moving a little bit this morning, and like I said, it did get some decent selling that came into it. So let's take a look at our scanners, and we'll go over how slow things really are this morning. So CLDC coming into it, it's not terrible, but coming back up, I haven't seen ever since over that 150 level, have not really seen any type of new buying that came as we kind of pushed this thing back up. 155, over the 150 was good, and decent, buying coming in, but once again, it's just, I don't really have anything that's giving me a great show of hands. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it on our side list, but it's got to show a little bit more for us to really be able to get any type of continuation that comes back into it. So side list. CLDC. All right, moving along down our list, we do have some stuff that has some good volume once again, but just nothing that I see that I really care too much about. So moving over, there's just no real new buying coming into this. You can see just a huge amount of selling and this thing pushed up. So I don't really see anything here that I care too much about. IGC 492,000 shares, but again, just no real trading that's coming into it. No real push, no real anything whatsoever. PBR 3.6 million, but another one where it's moving decently. It's just going to be a harder one to read. I'm going to put this one on our list. Just remember, every time I put this on our list, we end up opening the market and we see the stock end up doing nothing. So make sure that you see some type of it's got to be a big show of hand that's going to come into it. And then from there, we can make a decision. But coming back over, you can see we only have 2 prints at that 16 level. So not really as much as I would have liked. Coming back down underneath for the first time, we can see we did have some decent first to the table buying. And this selling, doesn't really bother me too much because once again, when a stock is pushing like this, what I'm looking for is new buying. It's just every single time I look at this stock and I end up putting it on my list, what we end up seeing is it just dies out as soon as the morning comes and it moves about 25 cents throughout the day. Then coming over BBD, 123,000 shares, but absolutely no trading going on. ITUB is just doing nothing. Absolutely no trading going on there. And everything else, you can see the volume is just way too low for us to be looking at. Moving over to the loser side of things, we definitely have a shorter list here. Alts went from the top gainers to the top loser. We've already spoken about that. BTBT just not doing enough trading, not doing really anything that I care too much about. And then GTXI, just another one, just nothing really going on there. Brazil stocks, BRZU, and then EBZ, BRTU. This one's going to be the ETF. I'm not really interested in that. PBR it's pretty much, it looks like doing the same exact thing. So we'll keep an eye on those. If you trade ETFs, take a look. But I'm going to be focusing more. I'm going to be looking for our everyday stocks. Hopefully we'll get something that comes back in, and hopefully we'll get a little bit more volume as the market comes closer to the open. It's just once again, it being not really a holiday in the market's eyes, but a lot of people being off today, it definitely puts us at risk for a very, very slow day and a very low volume day. All right, guys. So I think that's pretty much it. I don't see anything else out there that I really like too much. Sig, like, once again, it's just on the whole big sell prints this thing pushed up. So I really don't have much of an interest. But keep an eye on it. We'll see. All right. Anything else out there that I missed? We see anything else going on? Unfortunately, I think that's going to be about it. It's just, like I said, just a slow volume day so far from what we see. All right, guys, so remember, we have a few things this week. Traders Exchange, as always, will be tomorrow at 12:30. So let's make sure our questions and topics are going to TE at aheadofthecharts.com. And Wednesday at 11 o'clock, we have our workshop, The Secret of Reading Prints. Okay, we have a few spots left. If you're not already enrolled into that, make sure you get that done today. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Other than that, I'll talk to everybody in the chat, and happy trading.